Colin Bell Show, where we talk politics, sex, religion, current event, sports, you name it. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Out of merit, the foundation of the music.
This is yours truly, Colin Anthony. Join me every Tuesday and Wednesday for the Colin Bell Show, live on this radio station, 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. every Tuesday and Wednesday on Caribbean Radio HD. Shortcut to the fame. Welcome wherever you're listening from, whatever platform you're listening on. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. All over the United States of America. I want to say a special good evening to Brother Gary. Big up yourself to the Caribbean HD team. Now, you've been listening to an interview with yours truly, Colin Bell, and Kaboo from Irie FM as we talk about Usain Bolt money. So we want to continue that interview.
He is a Deputy Shadow Minister for Culture and the Creative Industry. He's a businessman, he's an event promoter, he's a broadcaster, master of ceremonies, former People's National Party candidate for Eastern Portland, former member of the Jamaica Defence Force. Why are you not candidate for Eastern Portland again?
There were some issues on the ground, and I was not able to bring together all the comrades to have a unified team going into the election.
Oh, so in other words, the comrades didn't want you?
No, two comrades, the two councillors weren't giving me their support. The people on the ground wanted me.
Okay.
But
all right.
It's a team thing, so.
So who is the candidate?
Isaac Buchanan.
Isaac
Buchanan, okay. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you mentioned Usain Bolt earlier, and being the spokesperson for culture and the creative industries. I want you to situate this for me within a global perspective, because it seems to me as if here on the island it is being dealt with like everybody kitchen it there. But this is a global issue because it is Usain Bolt. This is not PMP or something, you know.
From the first day I heard of the fraud, I said to my friends, I said it on here, I said it to a lot of people, that Usain Bolt must get back his money or Jamaica is going to pay dearly for it. I have been watching it. The former Minister of Finance said that he would leave no stone unturned. And I thought he saw the importance and the seriousness of it. He would bring in the FBI. We have not seen that. We have not seen the pace to which you would want to see this done and Usain Bolt get back in money. And you correctly said it, because it is Usain Bolt. Kaboo, all men are not equal. Anytime you start believe that, you believe in a fallacy. Usain Bolt is one of the top people in the world. You take away money. Somebody who works for this country, who gave his all. I like patriots. When I signed up for the army, I did it voluntarily. As I tell people, I would still take up arms for this country if needs be. That's how I love the country. Now, when you see a youth sweat, blood and tears on the world stage and earning money, come back and invest it in Jamaica. Because the kind of investment that you do in a SSL is you give your money and say you can use this money and invest it in a Jamaica. Do things in a Jamaica and create more employment. Invest it. If you lose by investment, fine, you're not going to lose everything one time. But if you lose some by investment, you're willing to take that risk. But you're never going there expect nobody to take it away. And then when the youth come out now after 2 years and talk about his money and tell the people, say, I'm not get back a dime, I'm not get no argument. People want to politicize that. How do you do that?
I notice that there's some efforts to politicize it, and it is a shame.
Jesus.
This should be taken as a Usain Bolt, as you would take a Bob Marley.
Yes.
So he's not here. Because of the person Usain Bolt, what he has accomplished, the fact that he's now a global icon. He's a global personality. And so that, and even because he's a human being, there are many reasons to do this. Any one of us who you tea from, we expect that there should be some checks and balances in place. And I have a very similar situation, I can just tell you. And I'm just, watching Usain, and my money is nowhere near Usain money. And so I...
But you don't have the amount of money that Usain have either.
Well, that is true. And nowhere near it either. But I understand his restraint, and I understand the kind of helplessness and the hopelessness when they're telling you that there is just no way to recover 1 cent. But here it is now. This is now going on a global stage. It's on a global stage, and so the backlash in many ways is going to be on us, we the people.
We going to feel it.
Yeah.
Because watch this. In the throne speech on Thursday, the government is expecting $2.5 billion worth of foreign direct investment. That has never happened on this island before. But if you are expecting people to come here and invest, and you are treating your own investor the way you're treating Usain Bolt, because this is what makes the problem. Usain Bolt is global, so anything happen to him is on the world stage.
Yeah, that expectation within the context of a Usain Bolt is childish, because all he has to do is an international interview.
And I'm going to stop the interview right there, sir. Because one of the biggest things we're talking about in Jamaica right now is Usain Bolt and his money. And there's an effort by the citizens of Jamaica and the people in the diaspora to ensure that Usain Bolt get back his money. It is unfair, it is unfortunate that an icon, somebody who goes out and bring glory to this country. But you know why some people see it simple? It's because some people don't understand the creative industry. And that's why they don't see it as a big deal. They don't understand from whence this money came. Arlene, big up. Big up. Welcome to my friend Arlene. I mean, Arlene used to be with me on Styles FM. We have contending views on many issues. But I finally met Arlene in January. Went way down to a compound. And I met Arlene. She saw me and she said, "You name Colin Anthony?" I said, "Yes, I'm Arlene." Arlene, happy to have you on the platform. And welcome to all the listeners. Blessings. Free us. Big up yourself, man. Now, we're talking about Usain Bolt, a global name, the fastest man on planet Earth, out of little Jamaica, come from down a country, Trelawney. The youth go out there on the world stage, working money, run fast, train, feel the pain. Yeah? And then he was encouraged to invest, because a lot of argument flirt around by saying that Velma Gale, big up yourself, by saying, "Hold on, which Velma this? Am I Velma that?" Hey, yeah, man, a lot of talk go around that entertainers and sportsmen don't invest their money when they make it and squander it, and then when they get whole, the money go down the drain, and sometime when they die, they can't even bury themselves. But Usain Bolt, in his wisdom, decided to invest. And he said that he invest this money to take care of his mother and his father and parents and his children. And they stole the money. And you have a lot of people run off their mouth. And I said, government never tell Usain Bolt money. Government never tell Usain if he invest his money in a SSL. What rubbish. What rubbish. Some people have politicized the thing. No, can't do that. No, can't do that. I even got a call this morning where somebody was saying that somebody was on social media saying that Usain Bolt shouldn't talk now because of election year. What it is that Usain Bolt care about election year? Usain Bolt not care about no election year. It is about the man money when work hard for. Angela Ayat, bless up. Up top, Brother Gary. The man work for money. All of us sit down in front of our TV. Some of us cry when we see the flag raised. Some of us knock pan. Some of us scream on top of our lungs because we were all happy and feeling good. Hello? Hello, welcome to the Colin Bell Show. Hello, good evening. I hear the call. I have a call on the line. Hello, good evening. I don't know why you're not hearing the caller. But I have a call on the line. Hello? Well, if you're not getting me on that, you can try 804-7072. You can call me upon WhatsApp upon that as well. We take your calls. Or you can call on the Caribbean HD line. It come right to my phone. That was a call on the Caribbean HD line. I don't know why I never hear it. But I'll tell you what. Let me restart this piece of equipment here so that we can make certain that we get all the calls coming in. 804-7072. This evening, we're talking about Usain Bolt money, Sister Lois. Yeah, it is important that Usain Bolt get back in money. And it is important for more reasons than one. People in the diaspora wants to invest in Jamaica. We want to welcome your investment because Jamaica needs your investment. Jamaica is not in a good place right now. And we are said like it is. Some people might vex, but the truth is the truth. Jamaica is not in a good place right now. The economy is poor. Tear up. Right now, Jamaica is in a recession. We have had 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth. In the third quarter of 2024, our economy declined by 3.5%. And in the fourth quarter of 2024, the economy declined by 1.8%. And if you're looking at the Oxford Dictionary or any dictionary then a decline is 2 consecutive quarters. A recession, is 2 consecutive quarters of decline. So when you hear them talking about Jamaica's economy doing well, no, Jamaica economy is not doing well, Samuels. Not doing well, Angela Hewitt. Colin James, Jamaica economy is not doing well. And we challenge anybody on that right now. Yeah? So, Usain Bolt getting back his money is important because we just had the throne speech the other day because the budget debate will start on the 11th of March. The new budget for 2025-2026. And in the throne speech, the acting Governor General announced that Jamaica will be looking for $1.5 billion, $2.5 billion, of direct foreign investment into Jamaica. Now, never before we have had that amount of investment from overseas in Jamaica. So we're looking for something we never get yet. And if people look out there and realize that the icon Usain Bolt lost his money when he invested it in Jamaica, and he never lose it because of bad investment. He lose it because people thief it. Because if you invest in real estate, stocks and bonds, and you lose some of your money because the stock fail, you accept that. But when somebody come in and take away your money, that is unacceptable. There's no account for the man money. And we are saying that the man must get back his money. The man must get back his money by any means necessary. The government have a critical role to play in Usain Bolt getting back his money. And we're not saying that it's supposed to be taxpayers' money. But it's the government that runs the law in Jamaica. And therefore, the government must ensure that all that they can do is done for the man get back his money. Get with it. Big up yourself. Peace be still. Yes. The government of Jamaica is responsible for Usain Bolt money. And I'll tell you why. A company like SSL, Stocks and Bonds, Stocks and Security Limited, they are licensed by the government of Jamaica. So the government of Jamaica have to give them a license for them to operate. Yeah? Now, when the government gives you a license to operate, it says that this company is conforming with all the rules and regulations set out for financial institutions to operate. So much so that, let me take this call here. Hello? Good afternoon. Don't know why I not hear the call at all. This no work, so. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Caribbean HD. Good afternoon. Well, I don't know why I now get the call upon this phone here, Brother Gary. The calls coming in, but I'm not hearing them at all. Let me crack up this. Good afternoon. Welcome to Caribbean HD. Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, man, I think I hear in the caller now. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, man, I hear in the caller now, but you're not talk.
Hello?
Talk to me. Caller, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, Caribbean Radio. Well, I heard the call a while ago. So whatever issues we're having, I guess that issue has been sorted. So give us a call on Caribbean HD. Let me tell you the number if you want to call us. It's 305-654-7944. That's 305-654-7944. Or you can call us on WhatsApp on 804-7072. That's 876-804-7072. We're taking your calls. Yeah, man. Reverend Sento, big up yourself, my brother. Erica, welcome to the show. We're talking about Usain Bolt money, a serious issue, because it cannot be that the world look on us as somebody who don't take care of our icon. And there are other people who have lost their money in SSL. It's not just Usain Bolt. A whole heap of people lose money in a SSL. I was just telling you that the Prime Minister of Jamaica had invested in SSL. Prime Minister Andrew Holness invested in SSL. Colin, how icon is it that 2 years after Bolt money was missing, the Prime Minister of Jamaica have not uttered a word? Well, that is strange. That is very, very strange. 2 years after the man money go missing, we don't hear nothing from the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of Jamaica should say something about Usain Bolt money. Where you say if he's waiting on Jamaica to do this investigation, dog name him supper. Wow. Wow. Clive, that's why Mark Golden said on a platform. 804-7072. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, and bless up.
Yeah.
First thing, with Mr. Bolt.
Yes.
The only thing I can say to Mr. Bolt is I would like for him to take up the offer that Mr. Rattigan has offered to him.
Rattigan sent for call him, right?
Yes. That's all, because that's the most moral thing we can see right now.
So
You understand? Because yes.
Rattigan say Usain Bolt must call him. Sister Blunt, good evening. And when Usain Bolt call him, well, Rattigan is a former FBI, you know.
I know.
He's a former FBI. So Rattigan might know some things.
So what Rattigan said, Rattigan had said that he had a team ready
to work with him. Hold the line for me. Don't hang up. Caribbean Radio, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
You're not hearing me? I'm hearing you loud and clear now.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Well, I look like Sheena, I hear me. Go ahead, my brother. Hello? 804, good evening. Yeah, my brother, go ahead. Hello? We had a caller holding, and he's still here with us. But I'm not hearing him. Yeah, brethren, we're back with you. We're back with you. 8438, we're back with you. All right, seems like we lost him as well. So, Rattigan says Usain should call him. Call him about my brethren if you have the time, please and thanks. Rattigan says Usain should call him and him have a team line up to do some work for Usain Bolt. Because, as I say, we need to get back Usain Bolt money. Go ahead, caller. Hello, good evening. 804, good evening.
Yes. As I was saying, Rattigan stated out on his program that he have a team, and he had like all different type of like his FBI colleagues that ready, willing to assist.
Yes.
Hello? And I'm just hoping that this
hold on,
message
caller.
can all right.
Yeah, man, you hold on for me. Hold on. Go ahead, my brethren.
Okay, I'm just hoping that this message can reach to Mr. Bolt so he can actually get in contact with Rattigan.
Definitely.
I want it to reach to Rattigan because he's so willing and ready, and he's talking about how many experience he have throughout the world of working, and it's not like he's saying that he wasn't really working as like a little co-worker. He was leading.
Yeah.
Investigating.
No, man, Rattigan was a big thing in FBI. So Usain Bolt should call him.
And when he's saying that he had his colleagues ready and willing, and he had all different types of fields.
Yeah.
That they can dig into. And all he just needs the permission from Mr. Bolt to start this thing.
All right, my brother. Let me try about this caller.
All right.
Yeah, man. Hello, good evening. Welcome to Caribbean Radio HD. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good evening. We are hearing you. You're not hearing us? I don't know what happened. We are hearing the caller. We are hearing the callers that comes in on the Caribbean HD line. I don't know why they are not hearing me, but I'm hearing them. And we're hearing them very loud and clear. Heard that Bolt is in the US. Hope he's here to see Rattigan. Well, we're hoping that it work out. Yes, Jeffrey, what go on, brother?
You're good, my friend. Everything you?
Yes, I am good. You are close to Rattigan. You know if Bolt get in touch with him yet?
No, he has not, and we're pleading to Mr. Usain Bolt to get in contact with either myself directly to get to Rattigan or Mr. Rattigan directly.
Yeah.
Because we have all intention to assist Mr. Bolt, not only Mr. Bolt alone, but to assist the Jamaican people who has lost over $2 billion, both from NHT and NIS. On the banana board.
On the banana board. And I heard Julian Robinson talking about a retired teacher who lost her money as well.
Yes. 60-something million dollars.
You see, let me tell you something, Jeffrey. It is so sad. Hold on for me, Jeffrey. Don't move. Hold on.
Sure.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Caribbean Radio. Hello, good evening. Caribbean Radio HD, good evening. Hello? Caribbean Radio HD, good evening. All right, so I'm not hearing that call. Jeffrey, we're back with you.
Yes. So what we're saying, anyone who know Mr. Usain Bolt, or if Mr. Bolt, if you're listening to this program, get in contact with the Make We Talk program or Reach Rattigan program, Mr. Wilfred Rattigan.
Or if you reach us at Portland Spice TV, we can make the link as well.
Indeed. Indeed, my friend. Because at the end of the day, we're just here to assist. You know, he needs to call Mr. Rattigan and speak to Mr. Rattigan pertaining to this, and Mr. Rattigan will tell him what to do.
All right.
And how about doing it. All right?
Blessings.
Keep up the good work, my good friend.
Blessings, Jeffrey Tavares. Big up yourself.
Cool,
all right.
Colin. Cool.
Yeah, man. So, Usain Bolt, the people are saying get with it. Get in touch with them, and they will link you up. 804-7072. Good evening. Welcome to Caribbean Radio HD.
Yes, sir. Evening.
Welcome.
Yeah, apparently with the government, with the report.
I'm listening to you, man.
Yeah, and with the finance minister there, we'll get the report and push it Nigeria.
Yes.
Safekeeping.
You remember that?
It's a tactics enough.
No, but hold on. There's something bigger about that, my brother. And I'll tell you what happened. In 2013, the FSC made a report about SSL, that SSL was not operating according to the laws of Jamaica.
Yeah.
And then Finance Minister Peter Phillips put some restriction on SSL. In fact, they told SSL that they couldn't take on any new business.
Yes.
And a lot of restriction was on SSL, and they were under strict supervision. In 2017, the Andrew Holness-led administration lifted all those restrictions from SSL and gave them back full license to operate.
Yeah, no transparency, man.
And guess what happened now? People money gone.
Yeah. Imagine the 78-year-old woman money were gone. 60 million.
You understand? She don't have nothing left.
Yeah,
she don't have nothing leave.
And she can, and them several times, 5 times she go there and them a hug her and a hug her.
And coax her if you don't take the money.
But that money there, we a key man. Okay, I go so.
What can go so?
You see.
You have some wicked people in this world, brother.
As when me ask about the Kroll report where the finance minister pushing at the draw.
No, it's not the Kroll report in pushing at them draw. It's them putting at them draw to, but a report from FSC going at them draw too.
It's a tactics way of delay the process, because if that report come out, it will have something for repercussion on the government.
Hold the line for me, my brother. Let me take our next call. Hello, good evening.
Good afternoon, Mr. Shackleton.
Blessings, welcome to
radio. Just calling to say welcome. I cannot hear you back. I know you can hear, but I cannot hear. But welcome to Caribbean Radio. This is Jella Get With It, and I'm welcoming you to Brother Gary Radio Show. Have a wonderful evening. I can't hear, but I know you can hear me.
I am hearing you loud and clear. Bye-bye. I don't know why you're not hearing me. That is something that we have to sort out in a short while. We will sort that out to all the callers who were calling on the Caribbean HD line. I don't know why I'm not hearing you, but I assure you that we are going to fix that and make sure that we can hear you when you call from Caribbean Radio. Thanks to all the people at Caribbean Radio. Sister Tanya, big up yourself. Thanks for the welcome. So, my brethren, we have to get with it and do the work, eh? Hello? 804-7072. Welcome back. Hello? Why are you not hearing him again? I don't know why you're not hearing him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. May I hear you now?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yeah, man. So, we have to keep...
You not hear me?
Yeah, man. May I hear you, man?
Hello?
I am hearing you.
Yeah, you're not hearing me.
Well, I look like him now, hear me neither. Well, it's the first evening we're having a few little hiccup with the phone line, but I assure you we're going to be sorting it out. 804-7072, good evening. Hello?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I'm here.
Turn off your instrument that you have in the background listening on and just talk to me through the telephone.
All right. What I'm saying, my last point.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We're listening.
Yeah. What I want the PNP must have be called an official conference.
Press conference.
Yes, to get the GLP to publish the Kroll report.
Well, you hear the Shadow Minister of Finance, Julian Robinson, calling for them to release the Kroll report.
Yeah, but I think it should be an official conference.
Well, there has been an official call, coming out in a press release.
Yeah, in a press release, yeah.
Yeah, man, that press release is out.
Yeah, because this government and how they got to go, Yeah, man, and them no want the Kroll report for report. So talk about a lot of things, them in trouble.
Well, but we hear one radio station behaving like them have the report, the amount of things where nationwide that talk about this report. You wonder how them have so much information.
You see, but don't be surprised because they're campaigning and they fire the GLP, so you shouldn't surprise.
Well, I am surprised and I am disappointed the amount of leak information that radio station get from time to time. Because remember when the Prime Minister, when the report on the Prime Minister from the Integrity Commission came out, it was that radio station first who leaked aspects of the report. So, me don't know how them get all of them report them, my brethren.
Yeah, because them associate, man.
Well, we have to just keep our eyes on the prize and look out for all of these things because it is our little country, and we can't afford for them tear it down.
Yeah, man, the country need a change, need healing. You need to bring back the moral to the Jamaican people and the nation.
Well, we have lost those morals, We have lost all of them there. I mean, the bar gone so low now that it look like anything or anything.
Them people don't care about the Jamaican people, man. They care about the party. And the party they don't care about. They don't care about it and if it stay in power.
Well, we have to do better. We have to do better than that,
Yeah.
You see, I just find a tape here that I go and bring on and play for the item. Because there are some people who believe that the government don't have any responsibility as it relates to Usain Bolt money. And I am saying to them that the government is responsible for Usain money, left, right, and center. Florence Hamilton. Yes, the government is responsible. All right, thank you, my brethren.
Yeah, no, I know. I can't alone, man. They forget back our money.
Everybody will lose their money, forget about their money. You see, let me tell you something. You hear a lot of labor rights jump out and they talk about Finsac. And they want to use Finsac to beat the PNP. And I will say this to you all this evening. There was an inquiry into Finsac that the GLP launched. Yeah? And they cannot release the report. They have not released. A report was provided.
And
they held on to the report. And then what they did was say them release an archive through all the information online. And say, see, they are not released the report. But I'll tell you why they didn't release the report. A lot of labor rights are involved in the bringing down of the financial sector in the 1990s. A lot of GLP big-time labor rights are involved in what happened with Finsac. That's why they couldn't release the report.
Same so. SSL is no different.
SSL is connected to Eagle Merchant Bank, one of the
Yes.
bank that brought down the financial sector in the 90s.
With Paul Cheng
Young.
Paul Cheng Young, yeah. Yeah.
All right, my brother, big up yourself.
Yeah, man. I listen to you, you know.
Give some other people a chance.
Respect.
804-7072. Those of you who are on Caribbean HD, if you're not getting through to me, call me upon WhatsApp. I can take your call on WhatsApp. We're going to fix that issue that we're having. Hello, good evening. Welcome to Caribbean Radio.
Yes, Shaka evening. What going, brother?
I'm there, you know, man. We're there with the whip. I put it on this evening.
Yeah, man. Me are listening, you know, me are listening. But me are 2 points I want to touch base with you with. You see?
Talk to me.
Yeah, Saturday morning, you had a guest on. I think I your first guest you have on the program, Saturday morning.
Yeah, man.
That talk about some crime fighting strategy and thing, you know?
Yeah, man. Dr. Andre Orton was on with us Saturday morning.
Yeah, and the idea when me hear him bring forward the drones and them thing there.
Yeah.
I think that would be very effective, you know.
Of course it would be effective.
Crime, you know?
It would be effective. Because I was wondering why we have not been doing things like those long time.
Yeah, because we live in the age of technology now. A lot of countries worldwide are doing them thing there.
Of course.
You understand what I say? And I think that would be a very effective strategy for fight crime, you know?
He's the shadow minister on technology.
Now, because we use technology for fight these.
But you realize crime, you realize that in this present cabinet there's no technology minister.
Yeah, me realize, because me have seen nobody, in charge of that
nobody
ministry.
In charge of technology. And it shows why this government is failing miserably. In the technological age, you don't have a minister of technology. It used to be Ministry of Science and Technology. What they have now is Ministry of Science and Telecom. And like Dr. Orton said to us at the morning, telecom is going obsolete.
So them cut out technology. Them do away with technology.
Yeah, them not have no technology minister. The government are blind, brother.
A joke thing. But me hope still say them can, probably looking away the brethren that say Saturday morning and do something about it, you know.
Well, the next PNP administration will do something about it. Will implement those, because that is why Dr. Orton is coming up with all these kind of things. Munchidi, big up yourself. Dr. Orton is coming up with all these ideas. That's why you hear yours truly putting out our ideas, and then you hear some liar about the place as a PNP not have no ideas to run the country. We have all the ideas to drive the economy, to ensure growth in this country.
Yeah, man, the brethren, them need to get him involved in just a technology, probably a specialty that still, but
he will
I'm
be
just
a
saying
minister.
They need to get him really involved, you know?
No, what I'm saying to you is that he will be a minister in the next PNP government. So he will have direct responsibility to implement some things. And we saw a meeting the other day with himself and Peter Bunting, discussing some of these things.
Yeah, man, because Mr. it's a brilliant idea, He seems to have some really good ideas,
Yes.
And it's when you have the drone and them things, it put less people life at risk, like the security forces and so.
And then the man them will know that Uncle Tom is watching you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So a man I go think twice,
Of course, and they will also be watching the coastline, because I tell you something happening in Portland right now, so when the Asian them come to Portland, right? And for some time I have been saying to the government of Jamaica, you are not patrolling the coastline. Because when the Asians come to Jamaica, them come at the same place. Anywhere between Boston and Manchaniel, them come in. I was saying to the people them that anytime them Asians are coming at night, we're not going to find them, What happened?
Yeah.
I think it was last week, not sir, 2 weeks ago. 2 Asian where they are illegal a fight, one kill one upper Windsor Forest. Yeah. Thump him down and him drop and lick him head back and dead. And now the police are saying that they are not giving any permit for any dance or party or round robin to keep from Clear Spring up to Hector's River. I say to the police, rubbish. It cannot happen. Rubbish. You, the police, must go do your work and find the Asian them.
Reggie, I think honestly, Shaka, one next thing I want to talk to you about. I think the police them are work effective enough and
some
with,
work
with as much responsibility, because you hear me I say. I know what to say from what the excess amount of police killing that take place in the country, right?
Yeah.
And what I say is Jamaica was me say we in a technological, period of time where police are wear body cams and anything. The police are supposed to just go up and kill it and come back and tell we say, boy, the man them draw gun pan them, and then you have some evidence of that.
But
you have
Dr. Chang don't want them wear body cam.
Where's the protection for the citizens? Where's the protection for the citizens?
Dr. Chang said the body camera.
Police lying up.
Hold on there. Dr. Chang, the Minister of Security, said the body camera they don't make no sense. That's what Dr. Chang said.
You mean they don't make no sense? And all over the world, them something they work, Shaka. What they mean say don't make no sense.
Then what me I tell you now, brother, what is happening in Jamaica? We have a whole heap of analog politician living in this digital age. So them now pick up no signal, brother. Time come for them to go.
Yeah, because you want to know you have to, police have to be held accountable, because if they're not held accountable, them can do the citizens them anything and not come out of it.
You know that.
You understand what I say, brother?
One, brother. And when JFJ.
Yeah, because when we say right now to when we say Jamaica come like them a push towards a police state, like it's like the police them left to do anything to will at will,
Yeah. All right, my brother, we'll give somebody else a chance here. We'll give somebody else a chance.
All right, yeah, man.
804-7072. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show on Caribbean Radio HD.
Good afternoon, Mr. Bell.
Big up yourself and welcome, my brother.
I support the caller that the PMP should have a press conference. Release is only a few people in the nation. When you have a press conference, at least 7 social media platform carry your press conference. And if each of them, right, you have 3 of them based in America, you have 3 of them based in Jamaica, right? So you want to reach a faster, wider audience than the press release. Press release on what goes to the media. And that's where I believe the PMP Secretariat, PR department is locking up. Hello?
Yeah, man, go ahead. I'm just trying to get that press release from Julian Robinson. I had it. I don't know where I do with it, but I'm trying to get it.
You see, you have a podcast and you don't get it.
No, man, I got it, but sometime, in cleaning the phone, you.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Jamaican people love reading now, but then we listen. Right? I was in that business, media business for 27 years. I know Jamaican people don't read.
Oh.
Right? I know with so much social media technology, I read a man can in car and on his phone. I listen to it. If you have no TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
The PMP is lacking in that department, right? They are lacking, and I believe the PMP should have a press conference. Peter Phillips.
Yeah.
Right?
Because Peter Phillips did some work on the SSL thing,
Right.
As I said earlier, so Peter Phillips put some restriction on SSL.
Right. Yeah, and November 2016, they move it.
2017, actually, they move all right.
Yeah, but they start on November.
Right, 2016. And 2017, them free them up and give them full autonomy to run again.
Right. So I believe Peter need to come out and speak to the nation.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right, because you what now? It's when the jail come and tell lie. Right? People hear them now. So you said a release. Right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
People now hear your release. If you get a vice note for a release, people now hear most media was not going to care if you have a press conference.
Some of them will carry the press conference. I hear you, my brother. I hear you.
You have Wayne Lump Sum. I want to tell you, Wayne Lump Sum. You have Mr. Sensation. You have make we talk. Those are 3. 1 in Canada, and 2 in Canada, 1 in the United States.
Yeah, man, you have Andre Stevenson as well. And you have Portland Spice TV. You have a whole heap of media out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Social media. So if I was a part of that PR department, any little thing that I know going to have traction for my benefit, me going to have a press conference. I take you nothing. You have BOJ TV, and you have office.
Yeah.
He take you nothing.
Yeah.
He take you nothing.
All right, we're going. I go and pass on the information to them. Anything else you want to touch on?
Yeah, why? What we have, what the PMP have to counteract nationwide?
Nothing.
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 Nothing. And for years, from I should name Maxine Wilson, right? I tell Maxine, we need to have from when KLA sell out.
Yeah.
I said to them, we need to have a rail station for serve.
All right, my brother. I hear you. All right, we'll give somebody else a chance.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
All right.
Bless up.
Yeah.
Lady Wilson, good evening. Good evening, Marcia Morgan. Listening on Caribbean Radio HD. Yeah, man, across the United States. Give me a call on 804-7072. We're taking your calls right here on the Colin Bell Show. Yeah, man, I tell you earlier that I have a clip that I want to play for the item. Listen this. Listen, Bruce Golden.
Financial analyst helping us to, well, he never meant the word, you know. Him said that you must fire left, right, and center. And you must put in some new penalties and hold people accountable. And I agree with him. You know, government have a responsibility. They are the ones that issue licenses to these investment houses, you know, and then the issuing of the license, what they are saying to the public is that I'm satisfied that these are good people to do business with, so you can go to business with them. Well, that is what Usain Bolt did, and look what happened to him.
Well, oh boy, I tell you something. We have to be serious about what we're doing. And what we do in Jamaica, we can't afford for people money going down the drain like that. We have to ensure that when people invest their money, them have to get it back. They have to. And what we do, we can't just turn our back on people when them invest in our country. We can't turn our back on people. If people invest and lose their money, we have to defend them. Yeah? So, when you have a Usain Bolt, where invest and lose him money, and the government just turn him back on Usain Bolt, nobody trying to find the man money. It can't work out. 804-7072. 876-804-7072. That's the number to call when you're calling us, or if you have the Caribbean HD number, you can call us on that. We have to sort out that phone line because it seems like we're having some issues with that phone line. Now, we have some promoters that having a problem over on the east. As I was talking a while ago about the Asians. We have some Asians in Portland, and they are here illegal. There was a fight in a place called Windsor Forest, and one Asian lick another one, and the man drop and lick him head back and dead. And the police are stopping promoter. We have a lady on the line who is a promoter. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you this evening?
Well, I'm good. I have life.
You have life. You're a promoter.
Yeah.
What do you promote?
We have a domino we keep on Sundays.
Yeah.
And we all know that permit do not give to dominoes.
Okay. You don't get permit for your domino tournament?
No.
So what is happening now?
Well, they have a meeting last night up by Windsor Forest.
Who that? The police?
The police officers.
Yeah.
And I did not attend the meeting because I did not know. So when we hear about the meeting, it did finish. So I said, okay, I go down at the station in the morning to go find out what I can find out. Because I hear say there's a lockdown like Corona going to Portland. I mean, I know.
There's a lockdown?
Yes. So I went by the station this morning and I said, I don't remember what she said her name is, but she responds down by Castle Police Station. And I said to her that I hear about the meeting, but I didn't get to attend because I didn't know. She said, where you live? I said, Islington. She said, but the meeting don't concern you, ma'am. The meeting concern Windsor Forest people. You get me?
I am listening to you. Continue.
So I said to her, I said, okay, that means since I didn't have nothing to do with me who live at Islington, it not affect the domino we play on Sundays then. She said, oh, yes, it have affect you know, because no gathering, no permanent issue, nothing can keep the place under lockdown. So I said, Corona go on, we don't know about. So I said, what the cause of it? She say, and that's the order we should get from Port Antonio, the soup in Port Antonio station. So I say, I still not understand what I go on. Because she said, so I said the Asian them make it now because she now come straight.
Yeah.
So I said the Asian them story. She said yes. So I say, look how much police and soldier live at Windsor Forest. And when Asian kill Asian up there now, you know, jump up and I come out and it have affect we when I have nothing to do with it. We live down a castle, we play look at domino and Sunday down a castle.
Can go so.
And show Asian kill Asian now. Them to them lockdown from Clear Spring come to the border St. Thomas to Portland.
Well, I can tell you, I have been trying to get to the police from morning to get somebody in authority who could speak on this matter. I have spoken to police officers who said, yes, that is an issue where they are saying that the citizens are not giving the police information as it relates to Asian in the communities. But how can you lock down people investment? And I tell you, you know, this government don't recognize culture and the creative industry. This government don't recognize entertainment. And therefore, the least little thing, promoters, events coordinator are thrown under the bus. But this can't work.
What I am saying, them not issue no permit. Don't issue no permit in Windsor Forest. Why should it affect the other people that are involved?
But why should you hold a citizen at ransom for your shortcoming? It is the police and the soldiers who are supposed to secure our borders. You have failed to secure our borders. Yeah, but you fail to secure our borders. I did an article, you know, calling on the government of Jamaica to secure the borders of Portland because Asians are coming in and we have failed to catch them at sea.
Yes.
And the fact that we are failing to catch them at sea, I said in the article that anytime they come in here at night, they are going to escape us.
Yeah, that's what they do. And that happened. But what I'm saying, the people them know up there, Because them scatter all about on the road up there. Them level like, oh, we walk up and down. Them not hide.
So the police must go in at the areas in plain clothes.
Police and soldiers living at the area.
Police and soldiers living at the area.
Soldiers living at the area. More than one, more than two.
My God, my God. My God, my God. Listeners and viewers of Portland Spice TV, Caribbean Radio HD, wanna hear this? Asians are here in our community, walking up and down. Asian them catch a fight, one thump, one in drop, lick him head back and dead, and then police are stop people event from happening. No, officers, I am not in agreement with that. That is not the way to go.
My domino, we play look at domino on Sunday and enjoy ourselves. We can't do that neither because them say a gathering. And them not have no gathering. So this reminds me of Corona.
Well, Melrose from Montego Bay, good evening. We are going to try our best to get in touch with the police to find out what is happening and what can be sorted out. Because people have made their investment in their round robin, in their domino tournament, in their dances.
Further 2 weeks till further notice.
No, that's not right.
It can continue. The lockdown can continue.
That's not right. That is not right.
We keep events every day here. No war, free violence. No war, no. We keep events them every day. And that's something people have to live off. People buy them something already to look about them event. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and them can't read.
No, that.
Asian, top down Asian to them up a Windsor Forest. Everybody must feel it.
Yeah. That's not right.
No, don't. And then like police and soldiers live up there, so I don't understand how would that.
But the police them to go patrol and find the people them. Police must go do them work, go patrol and find the people them.
That is it. But and them walk up and down on the road freely, and I like them hide, them not hiding. So if them did a look for them, they would have find them. They're not looking for them.
So the government,
just one kill one now.
Yeah,
it bring a problem. Them not look for them. Them all live side of them. Some of them are living in them yard.
How you said to me?
In a police yard up a Windsor Forest.
How you said to me?
Soldier yard up a Windsor Forest. Yeah.
A serious argument that you are showing for me, you know.
Of course. Then I know what me attack.
A serious argument. So you are saying that a whole heap of Asian about the place up there?
Whole heap up there live in a police and soldier yard up there.
How you said to me? So the police
have them a work for them.
They have them a work them.
So them can work. Yes, they have them a work for them and them live with them.
And they don't know if some of these Asians are murderers. They don't know if some of them are criminal.
Yes.
They don't know if some of them are ex-military.
Rapists and them something there.
They don't know what they are. But how can the people do? Because the people not supposed to be accommodating them either.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's be fair, you know.
Them go on the road, them got shop, them got party, them go everywhere, them free.
No, but let's be fair, Portlanders. Be careful. What is it that you're doing? You cannot be harboring people that you don't know in your area. You don't know them background. You don't know them reputation. How you harboring them?
I know one come down, one and kill up here, kill one up there. Now we, the citizens, we have a business to do.
But hold on now, caller. Hold on. A Asian thump down a Asian and kill him.
Yes.
What is going to happen if a Asian kill a Jamaican up there?
Hi.
What can go so? I am calling on the people of Windsor Forest and wherever you have these Asians to give them up to the police.
Yes.
Give them up to the police. Because if one of them kill a Jamaican, it'll go pop.
Yeah.
It'll go pop. So, I am not in agreement that the police go and lock down people event and make people can't keep them event. But I also agree with the police that citizens must give the police information.
Police must give police information too.
Ba 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 di ba do ba do ba do ba. Roba do ba do ba. Roba do ba do ba. Roba do ba do ba. Where you sell it a while? Roba dub. Play about that dub plate. The way you sell it a while.
Police must give police information
Real
too.
dub. That a doba 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 doba. That a dub. That a real dub. That a real dub. If police harbor them, how we fi call? That is what somebody is just saying to me.
The citizens maybe are afraid to come and give the police any information because they're not going to tell about their police friends.
Sister Tanya, I do understand it. Carla, let me thank you for the information. We're trying to get in touch with the police to find out what is happening.
We're panic. We're going to kill we. We look up earning them.
Because that's all people are make money off of life hard at Jamaica, you know. Life hard at Jamaica. What people making a little money from. Talk to me. I know that's what is happening.
So to me, I beg you. If you can't further it to me, I make we get the people look at something that we want the people can't manage it.
We are trying to get in touch with the police.
Come in.
Right, and people make them round robin. People have them drink out. People have them domino tournament.
And we don't live at Windsor Forest.
But even Windsor Forest not right for you lock it down. But the people must give the police information. But you can't throw out the baby.
The police information and it's so
Roba doba doba, roba doba doba, roba doba 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 doba. That's a real dub.
The police them in Windsor Forest where by the Asian them let them go. Let them go carry them in, please. Me I beg you, make me get to keep with something them.
Roba dub, roba dub. Thank you, Carla.
Yes, sir.
Have a blessed good evening. 804-7072. The lady say, police, that Windsor Forest, soldier up there, we know about the Asian them. I am warning the citizens of Portland not to harbor Asians. You don't know their background. You don't know their reputation. If you think Jamaican violent, look what is going on in Haiti. Murders, Pantapa murders. You don't know the people who come here on the boat. You don't know what they did in Haiti and run come at Jamaica. They might have played like themselves. Some of them are ex-soldier. Some of them might be ex-police. So you might be playing with fire. And if you play with fire, you're going to get burned. 804-7072. Welcome to Caribbean Radio.
Good evening, Mr. Bell.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
Good, good.
One quick question. Do we have a Coast Guard in Jamaica?
Yes, we do.
So if we do, why is it so many illegal people in Jamaica taking the course, coming in, and we can't find not even one of them, not even now 1 year?
You see? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. As I said earlier, I wrote an article maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember when the Asians were coming here enough, calling on the government to do more patrol off the coast of Portland, because the Asians normally come in between Boston and Hector's River, and they reach land. And I was saying in the article that if they reach land at night, we're not going to catch them. They're going to disperse all about. I had the experience on July. It was right after one jerk festival. We were at Boston Beach the day after the jerk festival. You know, normally after jerk festival, we have some brethren flying from foreign. And what we do on the Monday, we sit down and we eat and drink and, you know, clean up after the festival. And while we were there, we saw a rickety boat. We saw a boat out at sea. And we are watch it. And when we look at Asian are coming in, brother. Asian are coming in. And when we went around there, where they came in on the beach, they were ready to run. It's sure we show them say if you run, you might not reach far. And they sat down on the beach and we called the police and the police come and took them. No. Go ahead.
I am listening to a lot of news because I'm based in the US.
Yeah.
A lot of people looking now how Trump is deporting a lot of illegal aliens.
Yeah.
But right in our country, I'm from Jamaica. Right in our country,
let me see if we can take the caller. Hold on for me. Caribbean HD, good evening. Hello, good evening. Caribbean Radio, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening. How are you doing? Caller, I'm hearing you. I don't know why you're not hearing me, but go ahead, caller. We lost that caller. We'll go back to this caller. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Bell.
Yeah, man.
I look upon a lot of Jamaican, I look upon and say Trump and deport a lot of people.
Yes.
But right in Jamaica, we have a lot of people who work permit expired.
Oh?
And nothing is done about it.
Wow. That's a new one you're bringing to the table now.
Listen, me boss, if you go and you check, me as an American, I came to Jamaica. Immigration gave me 6 months to stay. How the immigration is going to find me, although me is a born Jamaican, but who is checking me to say that me?
I remember
I
remember the Asian them look like we, you know.
That is what me I say. No,
but if you talk to them right away, you're gonna pick up the accent.
Me know that. Now, what me I say now, we are worried about Trump at the deportation, but we worry about check our immigration status. Well, if a Chinese that Jamaica, some of them have a lot of rapists come down too.
Oh yeah.
Murderer come down.
Yeah.
But who is checking them background when them work permit expire?
Mm-hmm.
You know the system, or you hear the system say a Chinese come to Jamaica, get the tax break. When them do get the tax break, 5 years, you know, see them at the store again.
Yeah.
And who is checking these people? Them can't take a page out of what Trump are doing and start have a team.
Well, what happen, you know, if you have a work permit, it must come upon the government system when that work permit expires. And if you don't come in to renew it, the government need to come look for you.
Yes, but the government now do that because I use me as an example.
Yeah.
I come in with a US passport. I a Jamaican born.
Yeah.
But who are police me if you say, well, boy, me up to date with my time.
So let me ask you something. You ever overstay your time that them give you another passport?
No.
But you'd have to do that for test it. You'd have to do that for test it.
Me as a Jamaican, who is checking me as a Jamaican to say, well, boy, hey, do you legally stay here?
Well, listen, even in the US, them not just check you, so don't.
No, only when them pull you over. Only when them pull you over.
Right. So at the same thing at Jamaica, them now gonna just check people that way there.
But I same thing I go on a Portland right now, only for Asian there.
But my brother,
who is checking them?
I refuse to believe though that the police them don't know say Asian there a long time. And the fact that so many Asian come in on our beaches, I would expect that the police in Portland to be more vigilant, looking for these people on a regular basis.
Exactly. And somebody need to wake them up and say, look.
Well, them get a wake up call now because an Asian kill another Asian.
We have how much? We just have a Coast Guard board commission. I mean, no, it not cost $1 million US. It costs in excess of that.
But you know which part of the Coast Guard board, then, brother?
No.
Right at Port Antonio, so. Right at Port Antonio, so the boat them there.
Me watch the news regular. Me listen to you regular too.
Yeah.
But me never yet one day see the news really said the JDF Coast Guard intercept no illegal boat are coming.
That is my concern, and that's why I said I wrote an article some time ago calling on the government to do more patrol off the coast of Portland. Because why is it that we can't catch them at sea? Because and what the government return them as them coming up? No, I'm saying if you catch them at sea, you don't need to bring them along, you carry them right back at Haiti if that's what you're doing. If that's the policy. But I could give somebody else a chance if somebody else wants to call.
All right, boss. I mean, before you go, know so we have more than 2 Coast Guard boats in Jamaica.
Of course, I think 4 of them they're right in a Port Antonio Harbor right now.
So what may I say?
All right, brother.
Take care, my boss.
Blessings. 804-7072. You're listening to Caribbean Radio HD. This is the Colin Bell Show. And we're going to be with you every Tuesday and Wednesday evening from 5 to 7. Yeah, man. And you can find me on TikTok at Colin Shakafiem Bell. I am on Facebook as Colin Anthony, at Granny Nanny at Facebook. We are on YouTube at Portland Spice TV. Yes, man, we're all over the place, and we invite you to join us as we are on every Tuesday and Wednesday evening. Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. I know you're not here, my back. You're welcome to Caribbean Radio.
Thank you very much.
But you know, I try to listen to the program, but me need some competition, man. Like a pure PMP, I call. I want some JLP we start coming and talk.
Well, let me tell you something.
You know?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, man, because I live in America, I want to know what going on at Jamaica. So I like to hear some JLP people call it. I have to set up a program where you have some, 2 party, PMP and GLP together. That me can learn what is going on at Jamaica, because I don't want to hear the one side story, because I want to learn a whole heap of things, because I want to come home, But no, me not hear your back, so me just talk and then go. But I like to hear a competition going with some GLP and some PMP, where them there. Then why the GLP not call it? I want to hear some GLP come and talk to you and make the thing get rough and tough around here. Yeah, man. Me love the roughness,
All right, sir.
All right, so welcome, sir. Welcome to Caribbean Radio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Caribbean Radio. And thanks to all the people who are welcoming me. But let me tell you something. The labor rights are afraid of this man. Because truth is our mantra. And if you don't have truth and facts, them now go step up over here, sir. Because a fire over here, sir. Talk to me. Hello.
Hey, Mr. Bell.
Welcome, sir. Blessings.
Welcome. Give thanks. I hear you mention that you have a Coast Guard a Coast Guard boat parking dock in Port Antonio.
Not one, about 4.
About 4, and you met, and the caller before that who raised that point said that he has never heard of any interception of the JDF, the Jamaican Coast Guard, intercepting any immigrants or whatever out in the sea.
I have never heard of it either. I'm not saying it has never happened, but I have never heard of it either.
Yeah, but one of the reasons why you may not have heard of it, you must remember that you have the Canadian Coast Guard, the U.S. Coast Guard that patrols the Caribbean basin.
Yeah.
You must keep that in mind too.
Yeah.
And most of these interception and interdiction is done by the U.S. Coast Guard and the Canadian Coast Guard, especially when it comes on to the hurricane season. You have those 2 Coast Guard patrolling the Caribbean basin, not only for interception, it's actually for quick response to Jamaica and the Caribbean, like Honduras and all of them, and for drugs.
Yeah.
So you must keep that in mind. So while these guys are out there, they are really helping out Jamaica and a big time, and that is something that we should give thanks for, because the Jamaican resources is stretched thin. So if you can get help from the more resourceful entities like the Canadian Coast Guard, the U.S. Coast Guard, that is one of the reasons why. But frankly speaking, I don't think we have an issue underwater that we really need to be out there patrolling the lines when we have the Coast Guard, the US and the Canadian.
I disagree with you, my brother.
No, I didn't say we don't need it to know. But what I'm saying, if the JDF is getting helped on the borders by the US and the Canadian, they can now use the JDF for more interior work because
but
of the
my
truth
brother,
of the
what we are saying is that these Asians get to land on a regular basis. And as I've said before on the call, I said, I have never heard of them being intercepted by our Coast Guard at sea. Them reach land, people see them, people try round them up till police come, and so we hold them. And my concern has always been that anytime they come in at night, they are going to get away and spread in our communities. Now it is a fact, we are aware now that they are in our communities, so much so that one killed one last week. Talk to me.
Hello? Yeah, well, I heard of that news, but remember, with the Asian killing his Asian counterpart, it was basically a domestic issue.
So what is going to happen when an Asian kill a Jamaican?
No.
Or a Jamaican kill a Asian? What will happen?
Well, I understand that, but it wasn't the type of killing that we are accustomed to. It wasn't something like a robbery gone bad or anything to that effect. It was basically two persons having a dispute.
Well, you ever hear one saying say take sleep and mark that?
Well, I understand that. Take sleep and mark that. But you mentioned about Asians coming into Jamaica. I mean, right here in South Florida, you have the best of the best. You have the U.S. Coast Guard. You have the Marine Patrol.
Let me see if hold on for my brother. Hold on for me. Let me see if we can take this call. Caribbean Radio, good evening. Caribbean Radio, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, good evening. Go ahead. If you're calling on the 804 or on the Caribbean Radio line, when you call, just talk, because we are hearing you. For some reason, you're not hearing me. We're going to be sorting that out for the next show. I don't know if we can get it sorted out for this show, or if Brother Gary can send me a WhatsApp telling me what is going on, why the callers are not hearing me. Then we might be able to sort that out. Caribbean Radio, good evening. Hello, good evening. Good evening. All right, so we're not hearing.
Hello?
Yes, caller, go ahead. Hello? Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, caller, good evening. Go ahead, please.
Hi, this is Jamaican Mama.
Yeah, man, go ahead. Talk to
Hello?
me. We are hearing you. Go ahead.
I'm not hearing.
We are hearing you. So if you want to talk, we can listen to you and then we could respond to you. But obviously, you're not hearing us. So let's move on. Let me apologize to all the callers who are calling on the Caribbean Radio line. You're not hearing me this evening, but Brother Gary, I don't know, send me something to tell me what is happening, how I can fix it from my end, because I guess it is happening from my end. Whatever is going wrong is happening from my end. So they're not hearing me. I am hearing them loud and clear, but the callers are not hearing me. But hey, callers, let me say this to you, that you can call me on WhatsApp on 804-7072. 876-804-7072. And we'll see if we can hear you from that. Or let me ask my producer to link up Brother Gary and see if he can tell you why. Call Brother Gary on this and see if he can tell you why we're not hearing the caller. Hello, good evening. Jamaican Mama.
Shaka to the same.
Oh,
well, I don't know if you're hearing me now, because I know the line is open up, but
I'm not hearing you, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say if you are hearing me anyway.
Yeah, man, go ahead. We're hearing you.
I don't know if you are aware of this. I want to talk about this a long time, about a food school that in St. Mary for white only, which is in what? Village.
We lost the caller. We lost that caller. Caller, I'm suggesting that you call me on 804-7072. I did send off a message. We were talking to a caller a while ago, and they were talking about the Kroll report. I did send off a message to get that press release from Julian Robinson. So the press release is here, and I want to play the press release for you from Julian Robinson.
The following is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
This is Julian Robinson, spokesman on finance for the People's National Party. I'm here to set the record straight on the SSL scandal and to address the false claims made by JLP Senator Apka Fitz-Henley. The truth is, in 2013, under the PNP administration, we took decisive action to protect Jamaican investors. The FSC issued a directive requiring SSL to suspend critical activities due to breaches of the Securities Act. But in 2017, under the JLP administration, those restrictions were lifted. The FSC discontinued proceedings to suspend SSL's license based on the company's claims of compliance. And what happened next? In 2023, the massive fraud was uncovered, which has devastated hundreds of Jamaicans, thousands actually. So Senator Fitz-Henley's claim that the PNP took no action is a blatant lie. The facts are clear. The PNP actually acted to protect investors, while the JLP's decision to lift restrictions left Jamaicans vulnerable. Today, I'm repeating my call for transparency and accountability in the SSL issue. Has the Kroll report, a forensic audit of SSL from 2010 to 2023, been released, even to the court-appointed liquidator? And if so, why not? This report is critical to understanding the full scope of the fraud and the failures in oversight that allowed it to happen. The public has a right to know the truth. The administration must stop hiding behind excuses and release the report without further delay. Jamaica deserves better.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
All right, so that was the press release as it relates to the Kroll report. The Shadow Minister of Finance is calling for the government to release that report from Kroll so that we can all see what the international forensic auditors found when they came to Jamaica and did that report. So we're still taking your calls on 804-7072. This is a show that we are going to be having multiple guests on different evenings. It is our first show this evening, so we're not having a guest this evening. We had a guest lined up. Unfortunately, he had an emergency, so we didn't get to bring him on. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, I have to ask another question.
Yeah.
Efral Warmington.
he
was on a political platform and talking about Mark Golding, a Caucasian white man, this, that, and devil knows not, right?
Yeah.
What about the Caucasian members of the Jamaica Labour Party? How do you feel,
brother? If you're planning on, I watch a virgin on social media, a fat virgin. He said, if you're planning on going to heaven, don't listen to Everard Warmington.
No, but yeah, I understand.
If you're planning on going to heaven, do not listen to Everard Warmington.
Yeah, I understand that, Mr. Bell, but I'm asking though, when he goes on a political platform and he describe Mark Golding as a white man, a man who I believe grew up in Jamaica.
Born and grew in Jamaica. Not just grew up, but born in Jamaica.
A man who I see married.
Hold the line for me. Hold the line for me. 804-7072. Good evening. Welcome
Good
to
evening,
Caribbean Radio.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Tell me something. The report where the government have released, the Supreme Court can't order them to do it.
I don't know. I doubt it.
But I mean,
because what they are saying, it is a court case. There's a case that this report will be needed for that case. But we don't know when that case can try. So we have to find out. I don't know. But they can release it if they so desire. Because
the opposition can't try for it, but they release the case.
Well, you hear the opposition is calling for it.
And then sit down and look.
No, but I just played a press release from the opposition calling for the report.
But may I ask you, did they try to see if the Supreme Court can let them release the report?
Well, you know, so the PNP have a whole heap of lawyers. So I can find out. I can find out if that is possible, but I doubt that is possible.
Okay. Anything in America is Supreme Court. People can go to Supreme Court.
But the case is going to court, you know. I hear the DPP said she's now ready for trial of Miss Panton.
That's a motor.
Well, listen to me. If people want to see these things really trash out, we have to get rid of this government.
Mm-hmm.
We have to. Well, I know that. Because I don't know if you hear Desmond McKenzie say that he will not surrender Jamaica to the PNP.
Colin.
Yes, talk to me.
Normally, they put a budget for election.
Yes.
Oh.
Once there is an election, the money have to go in the budget.
Oh.
So there's $2 billion in this budget for the general election this year.
Well, I think they only do that to a peace guard, and later on they might say, why things are very close to the election.
No, but this is the general election, and it's not like part local government where you can ramp with. Can ramp with this?
This government ramp with anything. Stop foolishness.
Why you afraid of them like puss though? You afraid of them, you know? Pringle, you afraid of them bad. you don't trust them none at all.
You know, them people for 52 years, you know, man.
I hear you, my boss.
And this one I roast on, you know, man.
Well, it's the worst I have ever seen.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm really later.
All right, my brother. Enough respect. We have a call on hold. Yes, sir. Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
And I said these are the type of questions, and I would love to pose these questions to people like Mr. Warmington, because when I look at both political parties, you have white Jamaicans or Caucasians in it. Mm-hmm. And when one Jamaican denigrate another Jamaican...
Well, you know, so Warmington live America, right?
Well, I get to understand that.
And you know that Warmington sat in the parliament illegal for a time.
Correct, and then he denounces. He had to renounce his citizenship.
Yeah, but he never pay back the money them when him collect. Him should have pay them back.
Well, to be frankly speaking, though, brother Colin, both sides of the political divide, both sat in the parliament, and some were U.S. citizens and stuff like that.
Anybody who sat in the parliament that was a United States citizen and collect taxpayers' money, whether them are PNP or GLP, them should have paid back the people their money.
I agree with that.
That is my argument. I don't care which party them come from, brother. Once you sat in the parliament illegal, because listen me, you cannot be a legislature because a MP primary role and function is as a legislature. That means you are supposed to make law and make amendments to law and fix law. So if you sit in the parliament and breaking the law, you should have paid back the money.
I agree, 100%. But my question,
caller.
Yeah, I don't know. We can't barely hear you.
No, man, we're hearing you.
Yeah, okay. But my argument is this, though. My argument is this. when you just and this is serious because in this day and age that we live into the political sphere of things in the political cycle,
Yeah.
when you have someone like a Warmington behaving in such a manner against another Jamaican politician, these things need to be reined in.
Hold on.
These things.
Hold on. Warmington no respect nobody, you know. Warmington call me chink, flea and fly, you know, brother.
Well, I remember that in Portland.
Yeah.
Portland.
Come up Portland, I'm a yard. And
Yeah,
call me
I remember
chink, flea and fly, and I run me like dog.
Yes, I did remember.
So I said to you again, if you're planning on going to heaven, do not listen ever at Warmington. It's it's pure toilet matter. Come out, time and mouth.
But I agree. But people like yourself who are journalists and you're doing your thing, you yourself need to get into more of the mainstream radio, which is in Jamaica, the nationwide, the RJR.
Nationwide is one of the least listened station in Jamaica, you know. When the media survey come out, nationwide about 5% of the listenership in Jamaica, you know.
I saw that too.
So they are not no big station in Jamaica.
Yeah, but I know, Colin, but let's give me a chance. But people like yourself, whatsoever is the leading station and the most listened to station, people like yourself need to call out people like Everald Warmington. Not because you're a PMP, you are going to do it. But at the end of the day, though, Colin, you are a journalist, and I heard a gentleman call you earlier and say, "Warm to the JLP callers not calling you." You have to try to create some form of balance to your talk show and not only just facilitate.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. I will claim no level of balance. I claim truth. What we speak here is the truth and facts. Truth is consistent. Now, me not tell nobody say me balance, but I welcome all callers, GLP and PNP. Because I bring on Marlon Morgan on my show, you know, brother. You understand? And we invite all labor rights to come and let's have a discussion. So, me call nationwide, you know. Me call nationwide from time to time. You understand? So
let me ask you a question. Do you have the back door do you have the private line for call nationwide?
I don't have a private line. I call them on their public line. No, I don't have them private line.
Okay.
Them now gonna give me them private line. Because the truth is, you know, brother, if you talk the truth about Jamaican politics, the GLP can't stand up to it. You understand? Because this country called Jamaica, if you look at anything that stands predominant in this country, was done by the People's National Party. There are few things that the GLP can claim. Very few. You understand? So, we no need to come and spread propaganda. When we come on, we speak the truth. And me beat PNP from time to time too, you know. Because if PNP do something wrong, Colin Bell is going to talk about it. So, that's how it thing go.
Exactly. The next topic I want to move on to is this report from SSL, because there seems to be some back and forth both by APCA physically and I heard.
Hold on. Let me try this again. Hold on for me. Welcome to Caribbean Radio. Good evening. Caribbean HD, good evening. Hello. Welcome to Caribbean Radio. Good evening. Hello, good evening. Well, let me just say something to the people at Caribbean Radio. If you're calling me, talk to me on the phone and listen to me on your instrument. Hello, good evening. Hello. Not hearing them now. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Yes, good evening. Talk up for me. Yes, sir. Good evening. No, man, you're not talk. Hello, good evening. All right, we lost that caller. We're trying our best to make it work this evening, but I can tell you that after the show, we're going to sort it out and ensure that for the other show. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello? Hold on now. Hello, good evening. Caribbean Radio, good evening. Oh, sir. You're calling from overseas. Call me on the WhatsApp line for this evening, please. Call me on 876-804-7072. Call me upon the WhatsApp line this evening. I will see if we can work it out for tomorrow. Hello, good evening. Hello? Caribbean Radio, good evening. All right, let's see what happened there, so. Let's take this call. Hello, good evening.
Shaka to the PM.
Blessings, my brother.
Yeah, man, welcome back. It's at the Kingston.
Talk to me.
So, yeah, there's something I want you to look into.
We lost that caller. We lost that caller. Caribbean Radio, good evening. Caribbean Radio, good evening. Hello? If you call me on the Caribbean line, just talk to me. I am hearing you. You might not be able to hear me, but just go ahead and talk. Hello? For some reason, I'm not hearing them anymore. I used to hear them clearly, but I'm not hearing them. Yes, King, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry about that, Shaka.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was calling you earlier and I was talking about this approved school that I was looking up in the paper and see in St. Mary's, Vale.
A what?
No, my approved school for white only.
Oh.
In St. Mary, a place in Vale.
Yeah, I think I heard about that school, but there was some problem with it.
Right. So I was, and also they have all a big, how much acres of farming land up there. So my question was saying, how comes the government is pushing down these people and posts, yet still giving the foreigners these prime land to have these schools for the rich people kids to come down there in Jamaica and have approved school because
but
of
maybe they're paying for it. I don't think they get the land free.
You understand? Well, I don't know, and this is why I said to you. That's why I put it to you that say we could look into it for us to make me know. You understand? Because I know a lot of people they know these things. You get what I'm saying?
All right, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check on it, my brother.
Yeah, and also as we're talking about the SSL, and I hear some people beating said the government do not responsible for Mr. Usain Bolt money. So if the government don't responsible for it, why
who is
the government
responsible?
And why is the government paying back the SSL money? So if he cannot pay, they cannot pay back Usain Bolt, why are they compensating by the SSL money? And whose money is compensating back the SSL?
Who said that they're giving back SSL money? Where you get that from?
Yes, it was out sometime, that the money going to pay back to the SSL. What they lose.
Who said
that?
So
this is why I'm going to look up for the article.
Hold on, the caller. I have never heard that before, that government going pay back SSL. Never heard that.
Yes, it was out. It was out, Shaka.
What happened? Hold on. What happened at one point is that the government was talking about paying some of the staff, but then before the government pay any of those staff, there was an insurance. And that money came in, and that money was used to pay the staff. So it wasn't that the government was going to pay back SSL any money. No.
Well, okay, maybe it's a misunderstood then, all right?
Yeah, man. All right, my brother.
All right.
Cool. Welcome to Caribbean Radio HD. Good evening. I'm hearing you in the background. Talk to me if you want to talk to me. We will listen to you and then we respond. So this person calling straight, but it don't sound like they want to talk at all. Caribbean Radio HD, good evening. If you're calling to talk to me, we will listen to you and then we respond. Go ahead, caller. Caribbean Radio HD, good evening. Caller, we're hearing you. And we're hearing your instrument in the background. Caller, go ahead, please. Hello? All right, so we know that somebody's on the line. We're not hearing them. But callers, viewers, listeners, thanks for joining us this evening. It has been a pleasure here on Caribbean Radio. We're going to be back tomorrow evening from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. We're going to be doing it every Tuesday and Wednesday. It's the Colin Bell Show. We're talking politics. We're talking sex. We're talking religion. We're talking current event. We're talking sports. You want to talk about it? We welcome the discussion. We're going to be having our guests coming on from time to time to discuss different issues. We're going to be bringing Jamaican news. We're going to be bringing excerpts from the Jamaican Parliament right here on Caribbean Radio, giving you the information on what is happening in Jamaica land we love, because we know a lot of people in the diaspora, you're planning to come back to Jamaica. And we want this country to be a safe country. We want this country to be a prosperous country. We want this country to be growing economically so that everybody who wants to come back can come back and enjoy Jamaica land we love. Caribbean Radio HD, good evening. Hello, good evening. We see that this person is trying to get in on the show, and we really want to accommodate you. So if you're hearing us, just talk. Hello, good evening. All right, so let me see if this person really wants to talk. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Welcome to Caribbean Radio HD. So obviously this person don't really want to talk to us. You know, them calling the phone straight, but I don't think that this person want to talk to us at all. It's just about ringing the phone. You want to talk to us? Go right ahead. All right, so that. Now, my people, let me tell you something now. As we say, we are constant and we're going to keep on talking about Usain Bolt money. This SSL saga is a tangled mess, but it's not hard to understand. Just follow the timeline and you will see what's going on. Well, my people, you see, anything without dark are going to come a light, you know. Anything that is in the dark is going to come to the light. And we are realizing that a lot of people are mixed up in this SSL thing and they don't want to hear people talk about it. Some media house and some bloggers came out with some information the other day. And what will happen? They were threatened lawsuit. People said they are going to sue them. And that's all that they want to use to shut down people who want to talk about what is happening with SSL. Hello, good evening. So, if them no want to talk about, them no want to hear nobody talk about this SSL thing, they don't want people to find the truth. And therefore, anytime anybody come up with anything and say, listen, this is what we find out and this is what we understand, the first thing them tell us is it's going to be a lawsuit. And people are afraid of lawsuit. So only people just shut up and go in at them shell and keep quiet. But let me remind you that SSL was a licensed entity, licensed by the government of Jamaica under the FSC, the Financial Service Commission. Now, the FSC was implemented under Dr. Omar Davis right after the Finsac debacle, because when Finsac happened, there was nothing in Jamaica to insure depositors' money, or there was no entity that oversaw the financial sector. Hence, Dr. Davis brought in the FSC, the Financial Service Commission, to oversee the financial entities in Jamaica. And they are the ones who grant license to anybody who deals in the financial sector. So they've been licensed by FSC. In 2013, they made a report to the government that SSC was not operating within the guidelines of the government of Jamaica. Right? Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. So as I say, in 2013, a report came in that SSL was not operating within the guidelines of Jamaica. And the then Minister of Finance, Dr. Peter Phillips, basically put some restriction onto SSL. And we have a call. Let me take this call here. Walk on, brother.
My brother.
Blessings, man.
Blessings. I know you're reading out the FSC, so sorry to interrupt you.
No, man.
Yeah?
Go ahead. Welcome with the call.
Yeah, man. But I'm saying, because I raised this issue on, I think I've raised it on Jeffrey and I've raised it on Andre Stevens' program.
Yeah.
Right? One of the problem that we're having, and this is one man who don't like to talk about the SSL, because I've worked in the offshore banking industry. Yeah? And I understand what occurred at SSL and what was done there. Yeah?
Yes.
The truth be told, right? My starting point is from the FSC issue, the report of the Kroll. Right?
Yeah.
I want to start that Kroll report. The FSC, as you are pointing out, this is the authority on the financial industry. Yeah?
Yes.
They are the regulators. So they are the Jamaica Civil Aviation of banking.
Yes.
Yeah? Remember, if not happening in aviation, you can't go at Jamaica Civil Aviation, you go to,
Exactly. Yes.
So the FSC is the competent authority on the financial sector, not the Minister of Finance. Yeah? What we are seeing happening now is the Minister of Finance is trying to circumvent by holding on to the report to say, oh, well, there are certain issues in the report that we can't publish yet.
Yeah.
No, it is not the minister's decision. It is the decision of the FSC. Yeah.
Talk to me.
The FSC, when it was structured, and as you will see, has some sort of autonomy. So like I shared with you, Colin, them can't come to you if you have a financial institution. The minister can't tell Colin, can't come to me as chairman of the FSC. So go lock down Colin.
Yeah.
Because the first thing I'm going to say, what is the acid test ratio?
Yes.
What is the liquidity ratio? What is the reasons why I must lock down Colin?
Yeah.
But remember, the same minister now, who's a part of cabinet, was at the same Ministry of Public of Ministry of Finance in 2016, 2017. When the report was lingering from 2013, the Ministry of Finance under Dr. Peter Phillips and Horace Washington Dally recommended, the board they appointed recommended that SSL be closed.
Yes.
They proceeded with the action. Yeah? And lo and behold, in 2016, them fly the gate and let in the pirate.
And open up back and Lego SSL for the people.
And let go these guys and the people, because you must understand that the reason for that is it is alleged that it was when them campaign money came them way.
Boy, I tell you.
Yeah? It is alleged. I'm not saying I know that for a fact, and these are not the views of
Caribbean Radio or Portland
Radio.
Spice. Yeah.
Or Portland Spice TV Rights Associates. But it is alleged that was when the wetting and greasing of palms occurred. And no amount of mentioning of legal suit will frighten or deter the Jamaican people, because you know why them can't publish the Kroll report, Colin?
Tell me.
You want to know why they really can't publish the Kroll report?
Tell me.
The Kroll report, as somebody every year, the financial institution I was associated with had to be audited by Grant Thornton.
Yes.
Yeah. So we had to report to our investors through that audit. And so if anything bad, any bad antecedent, any bad transaction occurred, Grant Thornton would flag it.
Yes.
Yeah. And they would put that in the report to identify some of the mishaps of the year.
Talk to me.
Do you know that a lot of the funds which are transferred between individuals, that they have gone into accounts, and the accounts have names?
Of course. Then that's why I say we must be able to follow the money. And Kroll is one of the best in the world, don't you think?
Well, between Kroll and Grant Thornton, yes, they're the two best, yes.
Yes. So if they come and give a report, then something must in that report, don't you think?
Of course. And Kroll, by the way, is not just a auditing firm, it is a due diligence firm. Which says it has the capacity to reach out to the intelligence community.
Hallelujah.
Yeah? Because that is really its primary function. Its first function was never really auditing, its first function was due diligence.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. So if you're not adhering to the procedures, they will find it.
They will find it. They can tell where your money comes from, no matter how much clean it. Yeah? They can tell where it comes from. Now, in relation to this matter, that a certain person threatened to sue an individual.
Yeah.
Right? The only thing I can say to that certain individual who threatened to sue the individual.
Yeah.
Facts don't lie. And you just said it a while ago, and the truth will always stand. You said that to the caller.
Ed boy, hold on for me, Ed boy. Let me just thank all the people in the chat room. Let me thank Caribbean HD for having us on tonight. Oh, we still have some time. Continue, Ed boy. I'm watching the time on the stream, but not the exact time. Because we'll go up until 7 o'clock on Caribbean HD. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're almost there. So let me wrap up quickly so that you at least...
No, man, go ahead. We have some time.
With this Kroll, with this issue, right, where the facts don't lie. If in 2022, after the report, the minister said no assets of SSL can be sold or transferred. Not so you say? Okay. So why then we're seeing a document which none of them can deny? None of them can deny. Why are we seeing a document that has a transfer of a property in 2023 when the first initial ownership of that property 18 years ago in 2006, 2007, had SSL4 registered on it. The lie, and I want to debunk this lie, Borman was never the owner of the property. Borman leased the property.
Well, that's not what we heard. We heard that Borman bought the property and leased it back to SSL.
He did not. Because if you look at the substantive title, the issued title in 2006, 2007, it shows SSL4.
Okay.
So Borman is a part of SSL4, so him data come back for...
So hold on. That title was never transferred from SSL to Borman?
It was never until 2023.
So 2023 it was transferred from who?
2023 was transferred from SSL4. Yeah.
You looked at Ed boy, you looked at the document? You looked at it?
I looked.
Because I'm gonna be truthful here. I saw the document on social media. I did not scrutinize it.
I've looked at it, my friend, and I'm telling you, you know me, I'm not going to mislead you.
Right. So that's why I ask you if you look at the document.
Look at the drama. They said 8 years ago the property was transferred. Right? One man say 8. Your neighbor say 8. The one in town say 8, one say 13. But when you look at the purchasing of the property, when SSL4 became the owners of that property, it was in years ago. It was way before that time. It was 2007, 2008. If you add up that period between now and then, it's almost 18 years.
Right.
Yeah. So the 8 and the 13 year that is being touted cannot be correct. That's one. 2, the owners The lease, yes, was there a lease with Borman? Of course there was, because it shows that in their own reporting that there was some lease. But when we're talking about ownership and lease, is different.
Yes.
So the only time the property has ever transferred hands between that period, when the leasing period ended with Borman, and we know no lease is for indefinite.
Right.
No lease is indefinite. So
Right.
it had to be that it was a lease and sale. And because SSL was now in the position to purchase the property, Borman had to step aside and make the man them buy it now.
So Borman stepped aside when?
Borman, based upon our indications, from what we have seen from this document, Borman stepped aside in 2013.
2013. So there was no
Yes.
transfer in 2013.
There was no transfer. He just stepped aside, removed himself fully.
From the
No,
lease.
from the lease. Let me help you and point out something to you and your listeners, Colin.
Yeah.
The reason why this is happening now, I am telling you because I have been on the offshore side and I understand what is happening. You realize the company where they use from St. Lucia, right? It have in it, and I want to talk in the Jamaican language so everybody understand me.
Yeah.
It have in it certain allotted shares, certain shares which are not allotted. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if the company have 2,000 shares, them only allot some to Mrs. Borman and that last name from your parish.
Yeah.
And the other gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
There is some outstanding shares that have not been allotted.
How much shares have not been allotted?
I need to double check, Colin, because one thing with me, if me not certain, me not go say. So I need to double check again. One thing with me, I need to double check the number.
Yes.
But certain amount has not been allotted.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I making that point? Because the point is simple, that those shares that have not been allotted is being held there for somebody else to eventually come up when the whole thing die down and come in and
take back them shares.
And take back them shares.
Talk
now
to me.
I want to make a connection with this Borman individual because I mean, make it escape, you know. When she has a company with a prominent business family in Jamaica, in Canada. Hello?
Oh, hello?
I did one thing with me, you know, me do my homework, right?
Yeah.
They were going to a college in Canada, which focused mostly on the arts, right?
Yeah.
And a prominent company. You remember you had a thing overweight named where something spilling at the river and kill fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then they had a sweetheart deal and done with it.
And they had a sweetheart deal with it, right?
Oh.
I am telling you. So that individual who's related to them, they formed a company together. Nothing nefarious, but it is very good when you're tracking investigation, right? That you look at who is person's close associates.
Yes, of course.
I am of the view.
And that's why I don't know if you find out yet. I don't know if you find out yet who is Miss Pantan's spouse, husband, or boyfriend.
But you need to tell me that $1 million thing because when you tell me that I know me can't. When you hear me can't get it, you must know it's hard to get.
Talk to me. But Ed boy, I tell you something, Ed boy. We have to go. We want to thank Caribbean. We want to thank Caribbean Radio for having us on. And we're going to be back on tomorrow evening. So call me early tomorrow evening and we could talk some more about it. All right,
and by the way, I want to wish you and the people of Portland, the wonderful people of Portland, a good evening. And the only wish I have for Portland is for them to have a brand new member of parliament in Eastern.
Yes.
And if Western you can deliver us a good one as well.
A brand new member of parliament. Chris Campbell, thank you. Thanks, everybody. This has been the Colin Bell Show, the first one on a Tuesday evening. I remember we're going to be on every Tuesday evening and Wednesday evening on Caribbean Radio, giving you the Colin Bell Show. Yeah, man, enough respect to the people on Caribbean HD. I want to thank you very much. Thanks to all the people in the chat room. Thanks to all the people for all the welcome and everything. We just want to thank you and big you up. God bless you. May the good Lord bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace now and forevermore. Caribbean Radio, thanks very much. Bless up. Yeah, man. Yes, Portland Spice TV. Big up on yourself. We're going to be back on tomorrow. Thanks to all the people in the chat room. Thanks for staying with us on Portland Spice TV. It is a blessing. Remember, twice a week. No, well, 3 times a week. Saturday morning for the big show. Wednesdays and Tuesdays, 5 to 7, drive time. What good? God go with you know. And bless up. One love. Eh?